Happy Friday, guys. What's up? Welcome into another episode of the Daily Juice Podcast with me, Matt Perrault, at Sports Talk Matt. To follow me across all socials. And this podcast being brought to you by OmahaSteaks.com. The promo code's OmahaSteaks.com/juice. Go there. Take advantage of all the phenomenal offers going on right now at OmahaSteaks.com/juice. Okay, 2-0 yesterday for us in college basketball. We'll take that every single night. Up 2 units. We go to 38-30. Now in college basketball, up over 8 units on the season, so that's good. Here's what I'm doing today. I am absolutely exhausted, and I am absolutely buried tomorrow. So I cannot do NBA player props. There's just no time to do any type of research on it, so I do apologize for that. But it's the last day on Media Row, and I got stuff going on with my daughter tomorrow night, so I've got to be able to just kind of relax. I did 2 shows yesterday, 4 hours of radio or streaming content, and I'm burned. Long story short is I'm burned. So we had a good day yesterday, 2-0. I'm going to come back with 2 bets here tonight for college basketball. There's only 3 games. I got 2 bets on it, and I'm going to give you another NFL player prop, or NFL game prop for the Super Bowl. It's my favorite bet every single year. Okay, it's a little juicy, but I don't care. I'm laying the juice. I'm actually laying 1.5 units down on it to get to win a full unit. I don't normally do that with prop bets, but I've done this every year for I don't know how many years. Every year in the juice, we've done this, and I can't remember exactly how many times I've done this, but we're going to bet it because that's how confident I am. It's my favorite bet every single year from a prop bet perspective. So I'm going to get into that here tonight. So 2 college basketball bets in 1 bet in the NFL. So you can go 2-0 again on a Friday night. Couple things to tell you about first and foremost. FanDuel is a great place to go and bet if you need an account. FanDuel has a new offer from us here. BettingPros and FanDuel teaming up. The URL is fanduel.com/juice. You're going to go to FanDuel. You're going to sign up. FanDuel.com/juice. They're going to verify your identity. Then you're going to make your first deposit, fund the account of at least $10. You make your first real money bet of $5. If you win or lose, it doesn't matter. They're going to give you $200 in bonus bets. That's a new wrinkle. Yesterday it was you had to win. Now you don't. It's simply just make a bet. Guaranteed $200 in bonus bets with your first $5 wager of real money after going to FanDuel.com/juice. If you need an out, FanDuel's got you covered here coming up for the big game. So that's always fun when we get those back involved, more sportsbooks involved. Obviously, it's a big deal here for us. But also, one more time, to tell you about our friends at the Red Hot Schwank Grills. The promo code is Super Bowl 2024. When you go to schwankgrills.com and you put in that code 2024, and then you buy a Schwank 1500 degree grill, you're going to get a free grill cover, a free pizza stone, and a free pizza peel. Now, Schwank Grills, revolutionary in portable gas infrared grills that use the exact same heating technology as the world's best steakhouses. These things heat up to 1500 degrees Fahrenheit and grill the juiciest steaks you've ever tasted in as little as 3 minutes. Bring restaurant quality grilling to your own backyard with made in the USA Schwank Grills. Go to schwankgrills.com. And again, the promo code is Super Bowl 2024 when you purchase a 1500 Schwank grill, a Schwank 1500 degree grill, excuse me. You get a free grill cover, pizza stone, and a pizza peel, only available at schwankgrills.com. All right, let's get to the games. Oh boy, let's start with the first game involving ranked teams. That's Dayton at VCU. Dayton is the 23rd ranked team on KenPom. VCU is the 85th ranked team on KenPom. This is a game in Richmond on ESPN2, according to KenPom. This game is a 3-point win for Dayton, but the number is 1.5. VCU plus 1.5. If it goes up and you get a better number than me, so be it. But this is going to fall right into a Friday night rock fest in Richmond, Virginia, and I'm not fading a home team here that's 7-3 straight up in the A10, 15-8. They've won back-to-back games, one at home and one on the road. They haven't lost a home game since the first 2 games of the year against St. Bonaventure and against George Mason. That was back on the 3rd and the 6th of January. They've run off at home 3 consecutive victories here. And Dayton is a very good basketball team. I'm not debating this, but Dayton has lost a road game at Richmond. They lost by 5. Now they're going to VCU on the road. They did just beat St. Joseph's 94-79 in their last game, and they are 9-1 in the Atlantic 10. I understand why the numbers may go ahead and look this way, but if you go to the ATS numbers, Dayton is 12-9-1 ATS this year. VCU is 13-8-2. Over the last 10, 6-4 Dayton, 7-3 VCU. At home, VCU is 7-7-1. 7-7-1 ATS. Well, Dayton is 8-2-1 ATS. There's no debating they've been tremendous away from home, including their last game. They were laying 2 points against St. Joseph's. They won by 15. Against Richmond, they were laying 3.5. They lost by 5. Against LaSalle, they're laying 8.5. They won by 12. Against Duquesne, they were catching 1. They won by 10. Against Davidson, they were laying 4.5. They won by 13, okay? But at home, these are some pretty impressive performances here. If you look at the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of the last 8 games, VCU has won and covered. They lost on the road to St. Bonaventure. Laying 4 against Fordham, they won by 15 on the road. Laying 5 against Richmond, they won by 11 at home. Against Davidson, laying 1.5, won by 5. Against Loyola Chicago, laying 4.5, they won by 7. Against St. Louis at home, laying 8.5, they won by 24. On the road against LaSalle, laying 5.5, they won by 6. And at home and on the road against George Mason, they were catching 4. They won by 4. So here, look, this is a team in VCU that they really, really need this win. Tough to win on the road in college basketball right now. Ranked team going in there. I'm taking the home dog, catching 1.5 points. We took Penn State last night, catching 1.5 at home. They win the game outright. Let's take VCU at home, catching 1.5 points against Dayton for 1.1 units. Second bet, we are going to go to San Diego State at Nevada. Now, Nevada is favored in this game, laying 1.5 points at home to the ranked opponent in San Diego State. Why? San Diego State is 3-9 ATS on the road. That is not good. Nevada at home, they're 7-4. Now, they're only 4-5 in the Mountain West Conference. San Diego State is 5-5. But San Diego State is 9-12 ATS on the year. That's why they're not favored here on the road. They have covered their last 2 games, though, laying 9.5 against Air Force, won by 13, laying 6 against Utah State, they won by 14. But on the road at Colorado State, catching 2.5, lost by 8. Against Boise, laying 1, they lost by 1. Against New Mexico, catching 3.5, they lost by 18. Against San Jose State, they were laying 10.5, they only won by 3. That's all in the month of January and February here for San Diego State. For Nevada, they've covered 3 of the last 4. They got killed at New Mexico. They lost by 34 as catching 8.5 point dogs. But then they killed San Jose State by 30, and they beat Utah State by 14 in the 2 previous games. They've bounced back nicely after that. They've won 3 of 4. They've covered 3 of 4. They're looking more like the Nevada team of earlier in the year. Won 2 games in a row, covered 2 games in a row. KenPom has this game, which is kind of interesting. They have this game as a 1-point win for Nevada. They're laying 1.5. I'm comfortable with that. I don't love it, but I'm comfortable with it. The defense for San Diego State is good. The offense for Nevada is also good. San Diego State's offense, effective field goal percentage, 135th. Nevada's defense, 54th. 3-point percentage, 195th. 2-point percentage, 98th. Not great. Not just, I don't know. I don't know if Sydney it's going to score all that much here. This is in Reno on a Friday night. Again, rocking atmosphere. CBS Sports has this. Sports Network has this game. I'm going to lead the 1.5 points. Take Nevada at home. Again, 2 home teams. Home teams in college basketball is kind of a thing here. VCU plus 1.5. Nevada minus 1.5. Both for 1.1 units. All right, so what's the NFL Super Bowl prop? Shortest touchdown to be under 1.5 yards. Look, we see so many plays in the end zone that draw flags. The ball goes to the 1. Touchdown there, cashes this bet. Okay? Shortest touchdown to be under 1.5 yards. They have to score from the 1 or inside the 1. How many QB sneaks have you seen? How many just get stopped at the goal line, knocked out right at the 1? It happens all the time. I bet it every year. In fact, I'm laying minus 150 juice on it, 1.5 units. I don't do that with prop bets. But I'm doing this on this bet because this is always my favorite bet of the year, every Super Bowl, because both teams can get you there. Okay? Both teams can score from the 1. They score a touchdown from the 1. You cash this bet. This is just one of those automatic things I play every year. Shortest touchdown under 1.5 yards at minus 150 for 1.5 units. Juicy, I know, don't care. Laying it, you only pay the juice if you lose, as everyone says, right? A lot on that prop bet. We're going to have some fun with that. Every time they get in the red zone, every time they get inside the 5, stop at the 1, short touchdown, it gets in. We have action all 4 quarters, all going on. Should be a lot of fun here. 1.5 units down. Shortest touchdown under 1.5 yards in the Super Bowl for 1.5 units. All right. 2 college basketball bets, 2 home teams. VCU plus 1.5. Nevada minus 1.5. And the shortest touchdown being under 1.5 yards for us on a Friday. Sorry, no NBA player props. We'll go back to doing that coming up next week when schedules resume to their normal state. My name is Matt Perrault. Follow me across all socials at Sports Talk Matt. Every morning, the Daily Juice Podcast, always being brought to you by OmahaSteaks.com.